Hey Abdul, my name is Matt Filler. We spoke Thursday. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with getting new leads, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me some feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words that Google can see on your web page, including words hidden behind images and in the names of images. I brought your old website back from the Wayback Machine. You can see that you didn't take advantage of naming your images on your website. I would have named that either New Electronics Communications and maybe added also Electrician Orange, California, or Orange County, California. You also want to put a keyword in something called the alt text that is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. The content you have on your website is critical because that is what Google can read on your site and is the basis on which they decide which keywords to show your site for, and thus who to show your site to. You guys have about 750 words on your old homepage. I'm sure you know these guys over here are one of your competitors. I went through their site and they actually had fewer words, about half as many. And yet they're ranking for the top of Orange County. Studies show that most sites in the top 3 on Google for something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. So getting more content on your website would get it to immediately start ranking for those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which starts at $129 per month. Essentially, it gives me behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. You can see that the website is getting 52 visits per month from the internet from Google. That's traffic you could be getting. And when I click on keywords, you can see the keywords that they're ranking for. Orange County electrician, electrician Orange County, electrical contractor Orange County, electrician Orange County CA, Orange County Electric. They're getting traffic from all of those. When we look at your site, of course, it's not up, so it hasn't been up since 2022. It has lost all its keywords that it might have had. There's 1 backlink left. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competition online is bring back your website and have a minimum of 1,500 words on your site homepage. Because content is what drives competitors' keywords, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. So the first thing you can do today is to add content to your website to get it ranking for buyer intent keywords. Next, I'm going to show you the second important thing I want to talk about today, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so online first, and the place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google search results page for electrician Orange County, the first thing we see is the ads people are running. They're paying Google to be up with these. Ads can work, but they also can become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure your site will convert. You know this next section as the Google Map Pack or the Maps or Google Business Profiles. This section gets half the calls from the web. And in these results, we can see the business name, address, and phone number, also known as the NAP for name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking, hey Matt, how do I show up in Maps? To answer your question, I'm going to focus on citations, the number one non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the map pack. Right now, you're ranking in the top 3 for orange, but not number 1. And your business name and phone number aren't listed in that many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, CityStar, and your competitor, they're listed in more directories. When you get more citations, you gain more trust in them from Google, pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like Google Local, like Bright Local. It will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match what directories they are on. But we don't stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So if your competition has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and add 50 to 100 more so it takes them twice as long to catch up. So the second thing I've taught you about today is how citations are key to moving you up in the map pack to get you more calls from the internet. Now the third thing I want to cover with you is backlinks. This is the organic search section of Google. 60% of searchers focus here. You can see your site is not on here, of course, since it's not up now. Now, number 1 is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every respect. How high you rank here depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor in giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again, and you can see you still have one backlink pointing at your site if you're able to get that domain name back. It's not much of a loss if you aren't. You just have to start over pretty much either way on backlinks. Let's look at this backlink. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see right here how strong a site is and how much traffic it is getting. So not much. As for relevant, if you have a great local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great, because you don't sell pepperoni. Now looking at your competitor, they have 21 backlinks from relevant sites. But with Ahrefs, we can see exactly, they're not even getting much traffic on those sites. But with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which links they have, and we can go get those same backlinks for your business. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel you towards number 1. So I've explained how backlinks get your site authority on the web, and how if you have more authority, then you will rank higher in the searches people are doing to find an electrician. Getting you to the top is not magic, it's just a method. And I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 100 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks, you need more strong, busy, relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google you are the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 in Google for your local area. So what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email, and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you, Abdul, for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.